and happy Friday. Happy Friday. How you guys doing today? Great, good, okay, hanging in there. It's the weekend. You can do it, girl. God, whoever's watching. Anyways, so today's video is going to be all about the history of this girl's hair. History of Eunice's hair. Now, if you guys can see, my hair is up in a little shirt because it's drying, and so I thought I'd just come on and talk a little bit about my hair history. Next week I will be doing, when is the 4th? Next week I will be doing my length update. If you guys have missed the videos, I am in a growth journey. I at least want to get like here. Well, you know what, I'm actually already here. I think more so I want all my hair to be one length. I think a lot of my hair is kind of like, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get my hair one length, and I really want to be about like right here, maybe above boob, maybe shoulder blade. Anyways, I'll link the video above below. I talked all about my goals for that. But within all that, I was like, maybe I should give you guys a history of my hair and what it was like growing up and dealing with my natural hair and dealing with my hair and what I've learned and things of that sort. So this could be a little bit of a long video, but I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. Promise? Can't make any promises. No. Yes. Anyways, so all right, so what was my hair like when I was younger? I've always been a natural, in case anybody's noticing or anybody's asking. I've always been a natural. My grandmother has never placed any relaxers in my hair or anything of that sort. Okay, I've always just been, we sit between her legs, and she would comb, braid us up. She would curl my hair with newspapers, all of that. All right, so she always maintained our hair. She would take us to the salon. We would get our hair shampooed, washed, pressed for occasions, things of that sort. All right, when I was about, I want to say going into high school is when I started to take care of my own hair, or when I started to do my own hair, and my grandmother kind of didn't really, she would put her 2 cents in on what she thinks I should do with my hair. But I was at the age where I was kind of just finding my own style and finding me as a person and just wanted to do my own thing. Now, I didn't know what I was doing in high school with my hair though. Even though I was trying, I had no clue what to do with my hair. I didn't know how to deal with the texture. I didn't know how to moisturize it. I didn't know what to do. So I wore like these 2 puffs in my hair constantly, and it was the only thing that I could do that was quick, and that's the only thing I really knew how to do. Like, I just used to wear these 2 puffs or 3 puffs or 4 puffs. I would just throw them in my hair and roll out, and I thought they were cute, you know, of course, but maybe other people didn't really think they were cute, but I thought they were cute, girl, okay? And my grandmother, she didn't really say much. She just kind of let me do my own thing with my hair because, you know, I was at the age where I wanted to do my own hair. So I used to do that with my hair, and then I went into braids. I used to have my best friend Ida. She used to braid my hair. We used to put pink in my hair. We used to corn roll it, all of that. But I used to wear braids as well in high school or going into high school. And keep in mind, I did not know how to do my hair. So my hair was breaking off. I didn't know how to care for it. It was really short, really just broken. And it started to kind of, and I never used to dye my hair or anything like that either in high school. Like, my grandmother wouldn't allow any of that. So I didn't dye my hair or anything. So then it started to get into my later high school years, around 11th, 12th grade. And I remember even for my high school picture, I had a ponytail in my head that I did. I don't even have the picture. I don't even have my yearbook. My best friend still has my yearbook. Ida, give me my yearbook back, girl. It's been like over 10 years and I haven't gotten that yearbook back from her. But anyways, so I did like a ponytail, I think, or something for my high school picture, and I remember I hated it. I hated it so much, but whatever. So anyways, prom came along, and I went to a beautician, Nedra, and she started to take care of my hair. She started to give me tips, not tips, but she started to like care for my hair, because my hair was really broken. It was really damaged, really just not all together, and she got it together for me. And then I started to go to her, and I started to get into, you know, getting weaves sew-ins, which were amazing. She did an amazing job for my, like, hands down. If I ever want to go back into sew-ins, I would definitely hit her up. But she would do sew-ins for me, and I would see her constantly and get them redone and things of that sort. And it was amazing. My hair did start to grow. It did start to get a little bit more healthier because she was caring for it, because I didn't know what I was doing. Even at the age of like 20, 21, I still didn't know what I was doing with my hair. Okay, so she was there to help me with all that. And so it went from me being into weaves into me really just trying to love my own texture. So I said this before in my other video on why I went natural. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it. And I went into, I guess, okay, first of all, before I talk about that, let's backtrack a little bit about how I felt about my hair coming up. I didn't like my hair. I tried to get with it, but I was really self-conscious. I really didn't know how to take care of my hair, and I didn't like it. I know people talked about my hair. I know people laughed at my hair. I know people would say stuff about my hair behind my back at school. I know people were giggling at my shit at school, and it just made me feel really self-conscious. I didn't like my hair, but then again, that's the only way I knew how to work with it, okay? So growing up with my hair, it's not like I was not unfamiliar with my texture. I guess that I just wasn't comfortable with my texture, and I just didn't know how to work with my texture, okay? Which leads into what I'm about to talk about next. So after going through all the weaves and all of that, and they were nice looking, what I started to notice is that when I took my weaves out, I was not comfortable with my hair. I was not comfortable with the texture. I was not comfortable with the way it looked. I was not confident with the way it looked. I did not like it. It gave me anxiety just to take down my weave and look at myself. I'm like, no, I can't go off the door like this. I don't know how to deal. And that is when also too, like I said in that video, the YouTube community kind of kicked up with the naturals and everybody was doing it. And I was watching, who was I don't know if it was Taryn Guy I was watching. I started watching a lot of natural videos back then. I started watching a lot of natural videos. And I talked about this in that video as well. And that's when I decided to take out my weaves and never go back to a weave and start to embrace and nurture and learn and educate myself on how to deal with my natural hair, okay? Even at that time, I went through a lot of pressing my hair on my own, and my grandma used to tell me one thing, and I will never forget it. She always told me, okay, leave your hair alone and it will grow. And I can say 100% to this day, I see exactly what she meant when she was saying, leave your hair alone and it will grow. Okay, I'm going to talk about that right now. My grandma used to always tell me, leave your hair alone and let it grow. I used to be pressing my hair and doing all these things to my hair, trying to figure out what worked for me and all of that. My grandmother wore wigs. Her hair would be down to the middle of her back, or her hair was like right here, and she would wear weaves and wigs. Sorry, she would throw a wig on, and she would tell me, leave your hair alone and it will grow. Now, Grandma, you can't tell me what to do with my hair. And she would be like, all right, okay. And I just learned this like probably 2-3 years ago. I was like, I get what she meant when I started to protect the style of my hair. When I started to get more into wearing braids and leaving my hair alone, I noticed that my hair would retain moisture a lot better, that it was growing a lot better, retaining length a lot better, was overall healthier a lot better. And then I started to be like, click. That is exactly what she meant when she said, leave your hair alone and it will grow. And when I was doing all that stuff to it, pressing it, trying to keep it and maintained in weaves, and when I was doing all that to my hair and I wasn't really seeing much length or much growth, and I was seeing breakage, and I was going through all that, I could never understand why, until I sat back and I put my hair in braids and I just leave it alone. I maintain it, but I leave it alone and it grows. And even to this day, I stand behind that, and that's why you guys see me in braids so much. So that is the history, and today we're at this hair growth journey where I want to kind of push my hair to get it to grow. It's healthy, but I want to push it to grow because I know it can grow, and I just need to do a little bit more pushing to see it get to a length in which I want, because I want to have like a big like curly fro. Like that's what I want now. So I went through the whole journey of not knowing what to do with my hair, not being comfortable with my hair, not knowing how to care for my hair, to actually coming to a point where I can say, I know how to deal with my texture. I'm comfortable with my texture. I know what works for my hair. And I'm at the age of 28, and not many women figure that out at the age of 28. But it took me to the age of 28 to know, damn, this is what my hair is. This is how it works. But I feel like with having black hair, mixed hair, whatever you want to call it, it just comes with education and knowledge and patience, and knowing that you can't do with your hair, you can't do with your texture what somebody else can do. Somebody with straight hair, I can't do the same thing as somebody with straight hair. I can't do the same thing as somebody with maybe a looser curl pattern can do what I can do. It doesn't work like that. So I'm glad at this time in this age that I did figure that, hey, when I take my braids out, I can throw a product in my hair, Shea Moisture, Carol's Daughter, Curls. I can throw those products in my hair and know how to work with my texture and be confident and comfortable. Because before, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to work with my curl pattern, with my hair texture. I didn't know how to style it. I didn't know that. But with the education that's out there, I finally know how to deal with my hair. And this journey continues, of course. There is still a lot of things that I have to learn, a lot of things that I want to experiment with, products, etc., etc. But at this point that I'm at, I'm confident and I feel really great about my hair. I will leave all links down below. I have a hair playlist where I do hair talks, where I do hair tutorials, everything of that sort, and kind of a journey as well. You guys can see when I first started the YouTube channel, how my hair looked, because I did dye my hair and all that. I will leave it down below. And even till today, how much my hair has improved to this point, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago till today. So yes, if you guys have any questions about my hair journey, if you guys want me to do any videos, any talk, leave all your questions down below. Stay tuned. On February 4th, I will be putting up a video of my length growth, and let's see how far we gotten. I will link down below and up in the bubble my first length check, and to share with you guys where I started off at. And then on the 4th, we can see if I moved or what happened between that time being, okay? So you guys so much for watching. This is your girl Euniycemari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.